Java course. In previous lecture, we were discussed about basic structure, printing statement, and installation of JDK. In the lecture 3, we are going to discuss about Eclipse installation, variables, and data types. Now I will explain how to install the Eclipse. Open the browser and search Eclipse download. So in that, click on Eclipse installer 2024-09 or we have to download it for Windows. Then click on Windows 86-64 bits. Then click on download. So now it will start downloading. It will take some time. Once after it's downloaded, so just open this file. It will take some time. Now click on the first one, Eclipse ID for Java developer. Click on install. So it will start installing. So once the installation is completed, click on launch and create desktop shortcut. So keep the tick mark as it is and click on launch. So now Eclipse will start launching. The current version is 2024-09 and click on launch. Now I'll just maximize the screen. This is the Eclipse window. So just close this welcome menu. So this is the user interface of Eclipse. This is all about installation of Eclipse. So now the Eclipse installation is successfully done. So first we have to create a project in Eclipse. That is the first step. So this is the user interface. Here I just click create new project. So as of now, I just give the name of the project as first project or give it as Facebook and click enter. Now project is visible here. So this is a package explorer. It is to maintain this folder class files of Java files, and after that we have to click on this arrow, click on this, and src folder is there. Then click on this src folder. Then we have to create a package. So when I hover on this icon, we will get new Java package. Click on this package and give some package name. As of now, I just give it as com, enter. Now in package explorer, package is created now. Then click on this package and we have to create a class. So when I hover, it shows new Java class. Click. So give class name as of now I just give it as test. And if you want to access the main method directly, we can click on this public static void main and we have to click finish. Now, so it will create a class test. So I can increase the font by click Control plus. Okay, so this is a class, this is a package, and this is a main method. So in main method, so to delete the entire line, click Control D. It will delete the entire line. Enter. So this is the main method. Inside this main method only, I'm going to execute the program. So now I need to add printing statement. For printing statement, we can use a shortcut, that is sys out control spacebar. So the second time it will give, so sys out control spacebar. So we will get a println statement. So for I am going to print hello. Hello. So then I need to run this program. So this is the run icon. When I click the run, initially it will ask always save the source before launching, and okay. So we are getting the output here. This is the output console. If in case console is not visible, so then you have to search here. This is a search bar, search console. Then you have to, so console is visible, enter. You will get the console if in case console is not visible. If in case this package explorer is not visible, then you have to click search bar and search package. So we're getting package explorer here. So this is how we can execute a Java program in Eclipse. Okay. Now move on to the next topic. So Eclipse installation is done. Now we are going to discuss about variables and data types. So that is variables and data types. So first I'm going to define variables. So variable is nothing but it's a name given to the memory location. I can define name given to the memory location. Which is used to store the data. Which is used to store the data. Or we can define it as a container to store single value data. Container to store single value data. For example, I need to store age of a employee. So I can write age is equal to 27. So this is variable. Variable is used to store the data. For example, 27 is stored inside the memory location. So the memory location is name is age. And 27 is stored inside this container age. So this is variable. Variable is nothing but name given to the memory location, which is used to store the data. And register number of students. For example, I need to store register number. So register number is equal to 37425. Consider. So it's a variable name. So we need to store the single valued data. Then we have to create a variable. So that will be created inside this memory location and store the data like this. And the name of this memory location is register number. And we can store the name of the student. So name is equal to, so we are going to store set of characters. I just write Virat, and this will be stored inside the memory location. And Virat is stored here. But for example, if I write name is equal to 20, it's actually syntactically valid, but so name cannot be a number, right? It should be a set of characters. So for that, before storing any data inside this variable, we have to specify data types. We have to specify data types. The next concept is data types. Data types are used to specify type of data stored inside a variable. In Java, we have different types of data type. To store, the first one, to store non-decimal values. To store non-decimal values, we have four data types. One is byte, short, int, and long. The size of byte data type is 1 byte. It's nothing but 8 bits. And size of short data type is 2 byte, 16 bits. And int data type is 4 byte, 32 bits. And long data type is 8 bytes. It is 64 bits. So these are the data types used to store non-decimal values. To store decimal numbers, we have float and double. The size of float is 4 bytes, 32 bits. It is equivalent to 32 bits. And size of double is 8 bytes. That is 64 bits. And so these are the two data types used to store non-decimal decimal numbers. For example, I just declare double height is equal to 5.11. This is for decimal value. For non-decimal, I can use integer. Int age is equal to 22. So in decimal data types, double is the default data type. And in non-decimal, integer is a default data types. These two are default data types. Default data types. If I declare a non-decimal number, compiler will consider it's an integer. If it is a decimal number, compiler will consider it's a double. The next one, we need to store characters. For that, so we have char data type. Char data types, it's used to store single character. Used to store single character. I just declare char grade is equal to a. And the thing is, we have to enclose the character within single quote. Here we can store only one character that should be enclosed within single quote. We can store numbers or any alphabets, or we can store special characters inside the character data type. That is char data type. We can declare char number is equal to, I can store only single character. For example, I just store 5. That should be enclosed between single quote. This is char data type and we cannot store data like this. For example, I just write char name is equal to, I just write Virat. So this is invalid. We can store only one character inside char data type and the size of this char data type is 2 bytes. Size of the char data type is 2 bytes. That's nothing but 16 bits. And the next one is I need to store Boolean values such as true and false. True and false. These are Boolean values. For that, we have to use Boolean data type. That is Boolean data type. And the size of the Boolean data type is 1 bit. Because we can store true, it will consider it as 1, or we can store false, that is 0. Example, I just declared Boolean is enabled is equal to false. It's not enabled. It's like, so we have to indicate in true or false. For that, we are using Boolean data type and size is 1 bit. Then I need to store set of characters. For example, name to store set of characters. I can use string. In string, S is uppercase. String course is equal to, I can store Java. I have to terminate this one. And we have to enclose the string value within double quotes. Double quotes only we have to enclose. And it doesn't have any specific size. Any specific size. These are the data types to store data inside a variable. So here string is a non-primitive data type. String is a non-primitive data type. And I can store numbers inside the string. For example, string number is equal to 252. I can store like this. This is the overview of data types. So these are the primitive data types and string is a non-primitive data type. We still have a lot of n number of non-primitive data types. As of now, consider string is a non-primitive data type. So these are the primitive int, short, byte, long, and float, double, boolean, char. So these are the primitive data types. So now I will explain the execution of this variables and data types. Now I will execute this variables and data types examples in Eclipse. So I'm going to create another class. Before I will create a separate package. I just create a package name as Java course. Enter. Now package is created Click on this package. Then I'm going to create a class. So this is lecture. So class name is a lecture 3 and I'm using main method and finish. Now class will be created. I just deleted this line. Now first I will explain how to declare a variable. So I can add some additional information about the programs by using comments. So this is single line comment. So whatever the thing, if I write after this double forward slash, that will not execute in the program. That line will not execute. For example, I will explain variable declaration and initialization. So what is the syntax to declare a variable? First, I just use comment. First, I have to specify data type, then variable name is equal to, I have to store value, then semicolon. This is a syntax to declare a variable. For example, I'm going to declare a integer variable age. Int is a data type, age is a variable name, is equal to 25. So I'm storing age 25 inside the variable age. Then I need to print this variable. For that I'm using printing statement sysout control spacebar and I am printing age. So when I execute this program, this is the run icon. I just click, we are getting output 25. But I need to get the output like age of the student is 25. For that, I need to add some text behind this variable, right? How I can add that one? So for that, we can use concatenation operator. Concatenation operator. So concatenation operator is plus. Enter. So for that, I just formatting this output, sysau control spacebar, then within double quotes, I'm concatenating string with integer. So age of the student, and I give a space and plus. What is the variable name? Age. This is how we can concatenate a variable integer with string. So concatenation is like it's a string operation. So string means set of characters. So I'm just concatenating age with this string. Now this entire sentence is behaving as a string. So now I'll execute this program. You will get output like age of student is 25. I can add equal to here and again a space. Now you will get the output. Yes, age of a student is 25, where plus is a concatenation operator. So I'm going to declare a long variable. Long, for example, mobile number is equal to, I just add some random number and close. So this is the long variable. Consider, okay, this is a long variable, but we are getting error here. It will shows the error. In Eclipse, compilation will done parallelly along with the writing, along with we are writing the code. It's we know that integer is a default data type in case of non-decimal values. Here also compiler is considering this is an integer value. That's why we need to cast this number to long. Means long will can hold large capacity compared to integer. For that we have to add uppercase L. So now error is resolved. Or we can add lowercase l. So here add uppercase L or lowercase l. L for long variable. So uppercase L or lowercase L. So I can add uppercase L or lowercase l. So now it will consider this is a long variable. Otherwise, compiler will consider this is a integer variable only. Then I can print this mobile number. System.out.println. I just write mobile number is equal to. I just concatenate with help of plus operator. And what is the variable name? Mob. No, this is a variable. If I execute now, I will get the output like mobile number is equal to. Yes, I am getting the output now. Then I am going to declare double variable. Double height is equal to 5.7. Then I'm going to print this double variable height. So for that I'm adding some text. Height is equal to, I just concat this one, plus variable name is height itself. So in the output we will get height is equal to 5.7. I just execute this program. So always we have to write the code within this main method because execution is start from the main method itself. So it will execute line by line. First it will print age, that is 25. In next it will print age of the student is equal to 25. Next it will print mobile number is equal to whatever the mobile number is there. Then only it will print height. Now I will execute this. This is a run. We will get height is equal to 5.7. So this is the entire output. Then, so we know that double is a default data type. Then I will declare float variable. Float f is equal to some random number 0.56. So in this case also, compiler will consider this is a double value. So because double is a default data type in case of decimal values, for that we have to add cast this one to float. Compiler it's considered. So we can use lowercase f or you can use uppercase f. Now it will consider this is a float value. So we have to use in the comments I just write lowercase f or uppercase f we have to add here. Then only it will consider this is a float value. Then I need to declare boolean value. Boolean is enabled. So I just write it as false. It's not enabled like that. Now if I print is enabled, so it will give false only. So I will execute this program. So we are getting false. So this is a boolean data type. Then I will declare a string. String name is equal to, I just write Virat. So then I am printing this one. So I just add name before printing the name. Name is equal to, and I just concat this variable. Variable name is also name here. Now in the output we'll get name is equal to Virat. Yes, we are getting the output. So this is all about data types. So this is integer, long, double, float, boolean, string. In decimal values, we have double and float, double and float. In non-decimal values, we generally use int and long. Most preferably, we are using int and long only. Then character. I need to declare a character variable. I just add char ch is equal to, I can store any special character, but we have to enclose within single quote. Then I'm going to print ch value. System.out.println ch. So finally we will get the output 4 in the last line. So output is 4. This is how we can declare character. Or here you can add any special character also. I just add dollar. Then I will execute this code. So now you are getting dollar. So we can store only single character, but that has to be enclosed within single quote. But in case of string, you can store anything. It may be alphabet, number, or anything. So I will show that. So I just declare string s should be uppercase, string s is equal to, I can store number, character, or any special character like this. So anything within double quotes, it behaves as string. So I just add the printing statement, and I'm going to print s. So it will print as it is. So I just execute this program. I'll get the output like this. This is all about data types. So thank you for watching. So subscribe for more updates.